The rising tide of AI in healthcare. In 2023, AI in healthcare hit $14.1 billion in market size, and by 2030 it's projected to exceed $34 billion. That's not hype. It's explosive growth driven by real innovation. Everywhere from diagnostics to drug discovery, machines are reshaping medicine before our eyes. Is this the future no one expected? Up next, how AI accelerates diagnosis far beyond human limits. Unmatched diagnostic precision. Imagine an AI reading millions of radiology scans in seconds, spotting disease before doctors even see it. Clinical tools now boast over 90% accuracy in cancer and diabetic retinopathy detection, higher than many experts. Hospitals adopt AI as a second set of eyes. But what does this mean for human judgment? Our next chapter explores early detection and life-saving power. Early detection saves lives. In real hospitals, about 25% of U.S. hospitals use AI to predict patient risks, from sepsis to readmission, enabling early intervention that literally saves lives. Predictive analytics spot dangers before symptoms intensify. This isn't science fiction, it's happening now. Can we afford to ignore it? Continuing, the story of AI in drug discovery. Drug discovery at warp speed. Turn back the clock. Traditional drug discovery took years, even decades. Now AI screens millions of molecular combinations in days to find new candidate drugs. That's a quantum leap in time and cost. In some cases, projects that once took years are done in months. This is revolution. Next, meet the blockbuster breakthroughs shaping our medicine. AlphaFold, science transformed. AlphaFold 3 predicts protein structures with near-experimental accuracy, a 95% success rate. This lets researchers model how drugs bind to disease targets faster than ever. Over 214 million predicted structures now fuel global biotech research. Magic? No, it's cutting-edge computation. Now, how AI prediction changes treatment planning. AlphaFold, science transformed. AlphaFold 3 predicts protein structures with near-experimental accuracy, a 95% success rate. This lets researchers model how drugs bind to disease targets faster than ever. Over 214 million predicted structures now fuel global biotech research. Magic? No, it's cutting-edge computation. Now, how AI prediction changes treatment planning. The privacy dilemma. AI thrives on data, massive, detailed, sensitive patient information. Yet security lapses are a real threat. In 2023, a major breach exposed 100 million patient records in the US, reminding us that innovation without protection can be devastating. Who guards your health data? Up next, ethical questions emerge from bias and fairness. Bias and fairness in AI medicine. Not all data is equal. If AI learns from flawed datasets, it can repeat real-world inequality. Research shows systems can misinterpret symptoms or underdiagnose minority groups, risking harm instead of healing. Can technology built by humans be unbiased? This is the defining challenge of our age. Next, transparency, trust, and why the black box matters. The black box problem. AI decisions can be mysterious. Doctors call it the black box. When a machine recommends treatment without explaining why, trust falters. Patients hesitate, clinicians doubt, and adoption slows. Transparency isn't just nice, it's essential for ethical care. Can we build AI people can trust? Our following chapter explores the human-AI partnership. Augmenting, not replacing humans. AI in healthcare isn't here to replace caregivers, it's here to empower them. Tools accelerate cognitive tasks, automate paperwork, and bring insights to clinicians' fingertips. Yet human judgment, empathy, and experience remain irreplaceable. The greatest advances come when people and machines work hand in hand. Coming up, economic impacts and workforce shifts we can't ignore. Economic impact of AI in hospitals. Hospitals are saving millions annually by automating scheduling, billing, and patient monitoring with AI. Staff efficiency increased by 23% in early adopters. Can you imagine cutting costs while improving care? Incredible! But what about smaller clinics? Can they afford this technology? Let's explore the wider economic ripple effects next. Up next, AI reshaping the medical workforce. AI and the workforce. AI is transforming jobs in healthcare. Routine tasks are automated, reducing clinician burnout by 40% in some trials. But nurses and doctors face a new challenge: working alongside intelligent machines. Will AI replace humans or enhance them? The evidence shows augmentation, not replacement. Let's see how real teams adapt to this future. Next, the revolutionary role in diagnostics. Revolutionizing diagnostics. Imagine analyzing thousands of MRI scans in seconds. AI models like ClinicalBERT identify patterns humans may miss, improving early cancer detection by 15 to 20%. That's life-changing. Hospitals report earlier intervention and lower mortality. But can AI be trusted for critical decisions? Let's dive into the ethics of clinical AI next. Continuing, ethical dilemmas in AI medicine. Ethical challenges. AI may save lives, but it raises tough questions. Bias in datasets can misdiagnose minorities, and algorithms often act as black boxes. 50% of clinicians worry about AI transparency. Can technology that helps also harm? We must balance innovation with ethics. Next, we'll examine real cases where AI saved lives, and where it didn't. Real-life wins. In one hospital, AI detected early sepsis in patients 12 hours before symptoms appeared. Early intervention cut ICU stays by 30%. Lives were saved. Amazing, isn't it? But for every success, there's risk. Errors or over-reliance could be catastrophic. Our next focus: regulatory frameworks trying to keep pace. Up next, AI regulation and oversight. Regulation in the AI era. FDA-approved AI tools exist, but adaptive learning systems remain a gray area. Europe classifies some AI diagnostics as high risk, demanding strict oversight. Innovation is racing ahead. Can regulations keep up? Hospitals must navigate safety, compliance, and effectiveness. The next chapter explores data privacy, one of the most pressing challenges. Data privacy risks. AI thrives on massive datasets, but breaches can be catastrophic. In 2023, over 100 million patient records were exposed in one incident. Can you imagine your medical history compromised? AI offers miracles, but trust hinges on data security. Next, we'll examine bias and fairness, another hidden danger lurking in AI systems. Bias in AI. AI is powerful, but only as good as its data. Studies show misdiagnosis can rise 10 to 15% if minority groups are underrepresented in training data. This is real danger disguised as innovation. Can AI truly be impartial? That's the question we must answer. Our next focus: black box transparency and trust in clinical decisions. The black box problem. AI decisions can be mysterious. Doctors see a diagnosis but not the reasoning behind it. Patients ask, why this recommendation? Transparency isn't just nice, it's essential for trust. Hospitals must integrate explainable AI to save lives responsibly. Up next, the human-AI partnership driving medicine forward. Augmenting humans, not replacing them. AI doesn't replace doctors, it empowers them. Cognitive tasks are faster, errors drop, and clinicians gain more time for patient care. Imagine a surgeon assisted by AI, every incision guided, every risk predicted. Human skill and AI insight combined produce miracles. But what about the ethical decisions only humans can make? Let's explore the future of medicine and morality next. Ethical debates intensify. Ethics in AI medicine is no longer theoretical. Who decides life-saving interventions when AI predicts outcomes? Some hospitals face lawsuits over misdiagnosis despite AI assistance. Experts argue for clear consent, transparent systems, and bias mitigation. Can technology ever be fully neutral? Our next chapter shows how researchers tackle bias and consent in real clinical settings. Fixing bias in AI. AI bias isn't inevitable. It can be corrected. Techniques like diverse datasets, fairness algorithms, and continuous auditing reduce misdiagnoses by 10 to 15% in trials. Imagine a tool saving lives while being fair to all patients. But vigilance is key. Even small errors can cost lives. Next, let's see how AI accelerates clinical trials like never before. AI in clinical trials. Clinical trials take years, but AI shortens the timeline dramatically. Machine learning screens thousands of patient datasets, predicts drug efficacy, and even identifies adverse reactions early. Trials using AI reduce costs by up to 30%. Can you imagine launching treatments faster while keeping patients safe? Our next story explores AI's global adoption and its geopolitical ripple effects. Geopolitical healthcare AI. AI isn't just local, it's global. Countries like the US, China, and EU nations compete to deploy healthcare AI systems in hospitals and research labs. China's open-source models now power clinics in underserved regions, expanding access to care. Meanwhile, Western nations regulate AI strictly, slowing adoption. Can AI reduce inequality or widen it? Next, real patients share their life-changing experiences. Real patients, real impact. Meet Maria, a patient whose early cancer was detected by AI 48 hours before symptoms appeared. Doctors intervened quickly, saving her life. Stories like hers aren't isolated. Hospitals report up to 20% improved early diagnosis rates using AI tools. Isn't this the promise of medicine and technology together? Stay with us, because the next chapter dives into ethical lessons learned from real cases. Learning from mistakes. AI is powerful, but mistakes happen. A misread scan can delay treatment or misclassify patients. Hospitals implement continuous monitoring, auditing, and human oversight to reduce errors. It's a reminder, AI is not infallible. Can humans and machines co-learn for safer healthcare? Next, we explore AI's role in global research networks. Global research networks. AI connects researchers worldwide. From genomics to drug design, shared models like AlphaFold and MedPaLM accelerate discoveries. Collaborations now span continents, solving problems that would take decades. 214 million protein structures mapped and counting. Imagine what we can do next: faster cures, more lives saved. But ethical safeguards must follow. Up next, balancing innovation with responsibility. Balancing innovation and responsibility. AI is a double-edged sword. Rapid breakthroughs promise cures, but oversight prevents disaster. Hospitals implement ethics committees, data privacy policies, and bias reviews to stay safe. Can we innovate without compromising humanity? That's the question guiding every AI deployment. Next, let's see how AI is shaping healthcare accessibility worldwide. AI expands healthcare access. AI brings specialists to rural regions. Remote clinics use AI diagnostics, bridging gaps where doctors are scarce. Early studies show 25 to 30% fewer delayed treatments in underserved populations. It's a miracle unfolding globally. But access alone isn't enough. Oversight, ethics, and trust remain critical. Our next story will remind us why viewers should stay informed. Why this matters to you. AI in healthcare is more than tech. It's life, hope, and responsibility. Early diagnoses, faster drug discovery, and better outcomes touch us all. If these stories inspire you, hit subscribe, like, and share, so everyone learns what's happening in medicine today. Stay with us. The next chapter reveals future innovations poised to transform global healthcare. Emerging AI in personalized medicine. Imagine treatments tailored to your genes, lifestyle, and history. AI models like DeepGen and MedPaLM analyze massive datasets to predict which therapy works best. Early trials show 30% better outcomes than standard care. Incredible! But personalization raises questions. Who decides treatment priorities? Next, we explore the AI tools making this precision medicine possible. AI tools in action. Deep learning analyzes DNA sequences, biomarkers, and past treatment data in seconds. Predictive models can forecast disease progression with 85 to 90% accuracy. Hospitals use this for cancer, heart disease, and rare disorders. Amazing! But can AI predict every human response? Not yet. Up next, what the future of AI in global healthcare may look like. Global predictions for AI in health. Experts predict AI could impact over 80% of clinical decisions by 2030. Governments are racing to integrate AI into national health systems. Imagine rapid diagnoses in remote regions, faster clinical trials, and lower costs globally. But uneven adoption could widen inequality. How can we ensure AI benefits everyone? Next, we'll hear real patient success stories. Success story: early cancer detection. Meet Liam, whose AI-assisted scan detected a tumor 72 hours before symptoms. Early treatment improved survival odds dramatically. Hospitals report up to 20% improved early diagnosis rates using AI. Miracles like this are becoming real every day. But not all AI interventions succeed. Next, we examine cautionary tales to stay balanced. Cautionary tales: not all AI stories are wins. Misdiagnoses occur if datasets are biased or incomplete. In one trial, underrepresented patients were misclassified 15% more often than others. Technology is powerful, but human oversight remains critical. Can we trust AI blindly? Absolutely not. Next, let's discuss ethical, legal, and societal implications shaping this revolution. Ethics and AI. AI challenges traditional medical ethics. Who is responsible for errors, the machine or the clinician? How do we ensure fairness, transparency, and consent? Hospitals now adopt ethics committees and bias reviews, guiding safe AI deployment. Ethics is not optional, it's mandatory. Up next, we look at legal frameworks and the fight to protect patients globally. Legal and regulatory landscape. Regulation is catching up. The FDA, EMA, and other agencies are setting standards for AI in diagnostics and treatment. Some countries classify AI as high-risk medical devices, requiring rigorous approval. Compliance isn't optional, it protects lives. But global standards vary widely. Next, we explore societal implications of widespread AI adoption. Societal implications. AI transforms healthcare accessibility. Rural regions gain specialists via AI diagnostics. Urban hospitals optimize resources. Yet, concerns remain: trust, privacy, and equality. Misuse or over-reliance could harm vulnerable populations. Society must balance innovation with responsibility. Up next, how AI reshapes patient experiences worldwide. Patient-centric AI. Patients experience faster results, personalized treatment plans, and early interventions. Studies show 70% of patients report higher satisfaction with AI-assisted care. But questions linger. Will AI erode human empathy in medicine? Can machines truly understand human suffering? These are the dilemmas shaping the future. Next, we bring viewers into the final reflection of this documentary. Reflection and engagement. AI in healthcare is a miracle and a risk. From early diagnosis to personalized treatment, the impact is undeniable. But ethical, legal, and societal questions remain. What role will you play in this future? If this fascinates you, subscribe, like, and share to stay updated on life-saving AI developments. Join us next as we explore what's coming in the 2030s, the AI-powered healthcare revolution. Cutting-edge AI on the horizon. AI continues to evolve at breakneck speed. Models like GLOMD and AlphaFold promise fully integrated diagnostics, analyzing imaging, labs, and genetics in seconds. Early studies predict up to 95% improved diagnostic efficiency by 2030. Imagine faster, smarter, safer medicine. But can humanity keep pace with these tools? Next, we explore predictions for global healthcare outcomes. Predictions for global health. Experts forecast AI could influence over 80% of clinical decisions worldwide by 2035. Costs may drop by billions, while life expectancy improves in developing regions. Remote hospitals could diagnose complex conditions instantly. Yet unequal access may worsen disparities. Can we design a world where AI benefits everyone? Next, we see final success stories bringing hope to patients. Final success story 1. Emma's rare heart condition went undetected until AI-assisted analysis flagged abnormal patterns. Immediate treatment saved her life. Hospitals report 15 to 20% fewer misdiagnoses with AI support. This is the miracle unfolding globally. But technology isn't perfect. Even breakthroughs carry risks. Let's continue with cautionary tales before concluding. Final cautionary tale 1. In a separate case, AI misclassified skin lesions in a minority population, delaying treatment for several patients. Errors like these highlight the urgent need for diverse datasets and human oversight. Technology alone cannot replace judgment, empathy, and ethics. How do we learn from these missteps? Next, a second success story shows AI's life-saving potential. Final success story 2. Raj, a rural patient in India, avoided blindness thanks to AI-assisted diabetic retinopathy screening. Local clinics detected his condition weeks earlier than standard care. AI bridges gaps in healthcare equity, turning technology into hope. Amazing, right? But balancing access, ethics, and oversight remains crucial. Up next, societal lessons we can all learn from AI in healthcare. Societal lessons. AI teaches society that innovation must be paired with responsibility. Technology saves lives, but privacy, fairness, and transparency cannot be compromised. Public trust is as vital as algorithmic accuracy. Can we innovate responsibly on a global scale? The next segment reflects on the future role of humans alongside AI. Humans and AI. The partnership. AI augments, not replaces. Doctors now leverage predictive tools, reducing errors by up to 30% while focusing on empathy and decision-making. Machines analyze, humans decide, a partnership shaping the future of care. Can this collaboration redefine medicine for the better? Next, we'll glimpse the final frontier, AI's vision for global healthcare by 2040. AI's vision for 2040. By 2040, AI may provide real-time, global diagnostics, optimize personalized treatment for billions, and predict pandemics before they spread. Hospitals will operate smarter, clinicians more informed, and patients safer. But this future demands ethics, fairness, and regulation to prevent misuse. Can humanity rise to the challenge? Next, a final reflection brings everything full circle. Reflection before conclusion. AI in healthcare is a miracle, a tool, and a responsibility. Early diagnoses, personalized medicine, and global reach show its promise. Mistakes, bias, and ethical challenges show its limits. We are at a crossroads. Will we wield AI wisely or recklessly? Every decision matters, for patients, doctors, and society. Our final chapter calls you, the viewer, into action. AI in healthcare is transforming lives, but the journey is just beginning. From life-saving diagnostics to precision treatments, the potential is extraordinary. If this documentary inspired you, hit subscribe, like, and share, so more people understand the power and responsibility of AI in medicine. Stay curious, stay informed, and join the revolution shaping global health for generations to come.